Relax. Or not. Yes. Okay, let's two things we need to get cleared away. We don't, but we will. I said two. Number one, I'm from Estonia. It's a country. We're not going to discuss it. It's a fact. And yes, Russia is our neighbor and I have a Russian name. They left, I stayed. That's how Soviet Union ended. We're not going to discuss it. It's a fact. At least at the moment. I haven't read news for 2 days. I'm excited to go home. Yeah, it's fun for you. We're neutral. We're here with chocolate and banks and have fun. Have fun. Where were we? Oh, yes, jokes. Yes. And this is Estonian excited face. And since I'm smoothie, it's not going to get any better. Okay, we got that out of the way. Yeah, my name is Aleksandr. It doesn't really matter. Before I started doing this, since, I need excitement in my life. Thank you. I used to have a job. I used to. I also used to be an alcoholic. Now I'm just depressed. You evolve. I'm 40 now. I need a hobby. And in Eastern Europe, that's a progression. After full-time alcoholism, being 40, I'm doing great. Yeah, you're laughing, but becoming sober is the reason I quit my job. Oh, I kind of had to. I was a school teacher for 15 years. And, before I became a school teacher, it's a funny story actually. I had another job. I was a nightclub bouncer. Indeed. Turns out very similar gigs. For many reasons. Even mom said so. Couple of differences. It took me 2 years to realize I cannot handcuff people anymore. It took principal 2 years to tell me. She was like, it's not that kind of school. It's very educational, trust me. 15 minutes being handcuffed to a radiator, you learn a lot. You're motivated without YouTube. That's Eastern European education. And the second thing, again, I became a teacher, not the most paying job in any country, especially in Estonia, so I kept on bouncing. Multitasking, men don't do it well, but we try. I break a lot of lives. Yeah, 16-year-olds with mom's ID. I'm like, say hi to mom, take the phone number, don't ask why, just go. See you tomorrow, there's a test. No, not for mom, for you. It's the class, you're not going to be there, good, bye. Yeah, I miss teaching. I mean, I don't miss the kids, I miss the teaching. It was a great gig, while it lasted. The reason I quit is, being sober in front of 36 people who hate you, not that fun. This year, cool. Classroom, no. I started out in the progressive division, first grade. Lasted for half a year. I didn't want to change. I liked first graders. Scary, but cool. All first graders look like you owe them money. Because all first graders look at you like you see in the good old 90s movies. Where's the money? You better confess. But it was the dads. The dads wrote to school and said that they had enough with my honesty. 7-year-olds, they would ask me, and I would answer. Not my kids, not my dinner. I don't have to be there in the evening when they ask dad questions. Well, teacher said, yes, I did. So the dads wrote to school and said, can we stop this, please? And the school said, maybe. So they upgraded me. So I skipped 9 grades, straight to 10th. Miserable. Horrible. Because 10th graders, boys, same as first graders, taller. Not much progression has happened since. Sorry. We were gonna get there anyway. Still, glue stick in one hand, other free hand, they're trying to figure out where to put it. Why is things. Most of them are snipers in Counter-Strike. You can find them in a classroom, in a position. They've been on a mission. They saved the world from themselves. If they fall down, they're not falling down, they're just changing the position. I'm telling you, snipers, Counter-Strike, they know exactly what they do. 16-year-old girls, mean. Like their moms. Yeah, guess where they learned? Yeah, yeah, here we go. Men know. And to like completely open up the box of secrets, all women are in on this one universal, known only to them, conspiracy: break men as early as possible. Starts in kindergarten, progressively gets worse. You go home, you ask your mom, she said it's not that bad. Yes, it is. She's there in a sect, in a cult. She's with them. Your grandma is there, everybody's there. I learned it the hard way. Yeah, I went in front of the 10th. I didn't want to go in front of the 10th grade, but the principal said you have to. Otherwise, we're going to send you to 11th. I was like, okay, stop threatening. I'm going. She's like, what are you so scared about? I mean, have you been there? She said, yes, not going back. See? So I went in front of those lovely flowers of life. Not my life, but apparently somebody else's. Snipers are there, they're ready. Couple of them are looking out of the window trying to figure out where they are. You know, when did we change the map of the mission? Where's my headphone? You know, half of them are with the headphone. You have to always be ready, constantly. On the way to school, boom, back, I'm in a mission. No, you're on a bus. Put the pencil down. No, 16-year-old girls, they have questions which you shouldn't answer. And I was there in front of the class and I got it from the beginning. They're gonna try to break me. I was ready. I was broken already, so I mean. I became a teacher. It wasn't like a choice. It was like it's a logical progression. After 10 years on the door, being said anything and everything people want to tell to you at 4 a.m., drunk. Like, I have a constitutional right. Enjoy. We closed half an hour ago. Let's make a constitutional circle. No, I was standing there, and from the back of the room, I could see it in her eyes. There was this one girl who wasn't on her phone. And she just looked at those dead eyes, like my first wife. Just literally looking at me from the back of the room going, so, how old are you? And this one part of my brain was like, don't answer. Don't go there. You know exactly what's gonna happen. And I did. But the other part of my brain, with the voice of my mom, was like, you cannot lie to a lady. Now I know. She's in the cult. She's there. And like an idiot, I answered. I said, I'm 35. And then from the back of the room, I heard this voice any man knows he never wants to hear in any situation. Oh, here we go. Oh! Not much left then, eh? But before I leave on a happy note, I just want to tell you, I used to have another hobby when I worked at school. I used to look at kids. Yeah, when they were delivered to school, okay? Take it easy. I had to. It would be awkward if I would be standing in front of the class like... Who put a chair up there? No, it was like, all the kids were delivered to school by vehicles. You know, let's get this one straight. 0 moms, only dads, all of them broken. That's how we met. We have a circle now. But I learned 2 things. Number 1, dads don't really have happiness in their eyes when they deliver their child to school. It's more like escapism. Like, thank God. Go into that building, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna love it. Go right now, don't argue with me. Go in there. Look at that guy, look how happy he looks. My second thing, there is a big difference between how 10th graders and 1st graders get delivered to school. 10th graders get to school like Fast and the Furious movie. Car fast, dad furious. Yeah, his child hasn't been talking to him for like 3 weeks. Only memes, grandma's pictures, and lol, send money. They get in front of the school, hard brake, open door, eject child, take off. Because otherwise it's gonna be the Ring movie, the Japanese one. Something climbing back into the car, you don't need that. Leave the demon at the school. Let the educational monsters deal with that. That's what they don't get paid for. Now, 1st graders get delivered to school like Wolt delivers my food. There's a very confused man behind the wheel. He's not in control of anything. He has a huge bag next to him. There's something attached to it. And now I do know why there is a strap on the top of a child's bag. It's for that. It's a delivery strap. Put in a car, get in front of school, take out, take off. Have fun, first grade. There is this funny man. He's going to tell you everything we're going to learn at dinner. Have fun. So, what I'm basically trying to say is that actually, I'm very happy. I mean it. For all my students I will never meet, because they will have to read about all of that in the crime news. I've been Aleksandr Popov. Thank you very much. Enjoy your news. Bye.